Jameer Brown, I sent you an unmute request. If you'll approve that, please.
Another announcement, if you're here just as an observer or just somebody wants to be here, I'm gonna have to ask you to wait outside. I got people who have to sit down. So if you're just here as an observer, or here's your seat over here, sir.
All right, the live stream's on, Clint. They can watch it on YouTube. It's on the live stream.
It's on YouTube. All you gotta do is log on and watch
YouTube.
it.
Pretty soon we'll make it to Netflix. All right, let's try this one. McKenna Brady, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
This one here, Rebecca Salgado. Yeah. It is payable if she wants to pay. This hit.
I don't see either of these folks.
She wants it's paid.
McKenna, I have a McKenna Brady, which I guess could either be McKenna or Brady.
Can't find.
Salgado.
Janelle. Rebecca Salgado.
That's this one. What are you looking for?
Let me look for McKenna.
I didn't know that was
All right.
Oh, there it is. McKenna's the first name.
She wants to pay it?
No, McKenna's the last name. Brady's the first. Gene Brady McKenna.
See, it was in the wrong stack.
Okay.
Brady?
Taylor Johnson.
Should be able to. Hey. Should send more of those up.
See it right here. Sit down.
Do you need to?
Got two seats over there. Come sit down.
They're downstairs.
And
I'll ask one of my.
all right, well, I found McKenna,
I just printed so you.
but not Jameer Brown. Here, can you see the right there, Kathy?
Yeah.
Jameer,
She thinks it's paid.
Jameer Brown. The caddy's unmuted, but I can't hear him. McKenna.
Taylor Johnson. She don't have it there.
No, it's not on the list. You know, all these four are not on the calendar.
Maybe finish one.
But she can't find it. She thinks it's paid. Well,
No, we got rid of all this.
but anyway,
Just have a seat. We'll call you.
yeah.
I got nothing.
Kia. Okay, that cabinet right there. They used to have them there.
Marino.
I thought it was over there by Piper.
Juana.
I need one.
Thank you.
I think he needs one of those three in that stack. Are we using all those baskets? I'm about to place an order. Do you want me to order a new package of 3?
Yeah.
Okay, make myself a note. Oh, hey, you know what, Clint? I just realized I'm not using this one at all. I was using it, and then we changed some patterns. So there's 2, and I'll still get the new set. So. No. I'm gonna look.
I don't even know if this joins.
All right. Mr. Brown, you there? I hear you.
Oh, you can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Uh,
I can't find you on my calendar. Do you have a case number you're here for?
yeah, let me find my thingy. Hold on.
All right. What's your case number?
Uh, it is.
Or what are you charged with? Or just anything? Any information about your case would be gratefully appreciated.
Oh, it don't say a case number. I got a citation number. It's E18186.
Ah, that's GSP. Hold on. Let me grab their calendar. All right. What's your charge?
Uh, I got hit with a speeding ticket.
All right. And would your name be on my calendar under any other format?
What name do you have?
Well, I mean, I'm looking at your screen. I don't have you on a calendar. I haven't found you on my calendar yet. I have Dramir Abram Brown.
Then nah, that's the only name.
Okay, let me keep hunting here. Because I'm looking at the Browns from this morning, and I have
Well,
a MacArthur,
Abram
I have a
Brown.
MacArthur, a Trayvon, and a Tamala.
Abram Brown is a last, like there's both a last name, so you have to put the and Brown together for a last name.
Ding, ding, ding. That's what we missed. Okay, hold on. And there he is. Okay. 25 TK 2544. All right. And you said your phone number, if we need to reach you, is 878 264 8637.
Yes,
Okay, perfect. All right. You can mute yourself. I'll come back to you in just a minute now that we found you. Thanks for helping me sort that out.
you're welcome.
All right. So it's Abram Brown, hyphenated last name. Should be the first citation on this afternoon's calendar. And then McKenna Brady. Miss Brady, did you ever get yourself unmuted? He, that's his job, is to sit there and know stuff.
Look up stuff that's coming through our court.
Miss Miss McKenna, I still can't hear you. You're all green on my end. If you have like some earbuds you can plug in, that usually will solve the issue.
Yeah, you wanna make a wall, then I'll bring it out to you.
All right, Miss McKenna can't seem to get herself unmuted, but she's got time. on page 14, we have it as Jean Brady McKenna. And it's actually McKenna Jean Brady. So McKenna first name, Jean middle name, Brady. That's why we couldn't find it. So McKenna's the first name.
No, I mean, you don't pay, you don't.
Is it working?
Do you care if we just call them in the order that they're in the tickets? Or
No,
it's just,
don't have a preference.
You? No.
It's roughly alphabetical, right?
yeah. Roughly.
Roughly is fine. We've been rifling all through it. All right, let me look at this one. That's,
I know, I was like, you travel.
yeah, I'm like, I very rarely am I like truly stumped.
They just work.
Sure, this is, there you go, now I'm back.
She can pay that one, yeah, but that one she'll have to have a comprehensive trial or something.
Then it's all being canceled.
I tell her to just like, if she wants to just
45 SR 969.
together, and then maybe she can negotiate that. That's what I do.
I don't know if it's too
They are, but
Okay, there's 2 tickets in here, but he has 2 cases in it.
they were actually routed on the block.
The one
And you can see one
in magistrate.
on the right in front of you, kind of off in the distance. And you see Bob, and then you can see one over here on the left hand side, and you see one on the right hand side.
Oh, there's an obstruction in there, that's why they took 2.
I know what it means. I got you.
All right, I'll send him home
That's fine.
and, so we would be,
We would be in touch via mail.
You see it?
You did good, Quinn.
I didn't know I was such a good interpreter.
You're very
It's just
good.
an FTA.
I really appreciate that, because he doesn't get told that.
Yeah, we appreciate your interpretation skills.
Yeah, they
You
get
need to
30.
like hurry the hell up.
Well, he's done what he's supposed to do. By showing up, I'm obligated to either execute it.
I was going through this
But
stuff.
see, these are all misdemeanors. That's from literally just a couple of days.
I didn't know where the sticky was, or I would have put the sticky back.
How do these names sound so familiar?
I say what we do on this guy is,
Not, no such thing, I got a way of doing that. Johnny,
I think we can reset him and give you all a chance.
we don't see,
Because you won't get this case for another.
okay, what's that first
So
name?
if we,
What's the first name?
so if we reset this one for another date, he will have used his one reset. And so that'll lock that in. And then we can set it for like
No,
an October arraignment date.
Oh,
And then-
you made a
Like, do
mistake.
you know when that's showing up? You know,
There you go.
No, that's,
so recent.
and that's, yeah, and that'll be, and y'all will pick that date when you finally get the case. And we'll just go ahead and agree that it'll go with this one. I don't see any felonies, so.
I know they
So we
did
did
that.
help
Yeah.
on suspension.
mhm. And, because I have to, not because I want to.
Oh,
So,
it's $15.
I
Oh.
didn't know that.
You wanna
It's
pay it?
new.
You got 15?
yeah, it's kind of new. You're not allowed to, it's one of those things where you might could, but, it's not quite clear anymore, and so I'm hedging.
I was
So,
gonna call him.
okay.
Did they ever finish that?
I gotta make a copy.
Yeah, sir.
No, it was on there. Of course. Well, they're here now.
I think so.
Down here.
Oh,
It was on. Is that what that was all about?
okay, what's their first name?
He tried to push Bob and get John off of it and everything.
so they got it.
Oh, yeah.
There is, yes.
John went down to get it.
Anybody else want to see this? Anybody else want to see this?
Did it work?
But she's gone.
I think we got it.
It's not working. But I'm having a little bit of issues up here, so lost without you. Okay, so thank you all for your patience. That was not time wasted at all. We were getting a lot of folks out of here that we would have had to deal with, and now we just have the folks we need to address, talk about your case with, and we are very good at this. We will get all of you out of here in a timely manner. All right, so if you all will look up at the monitors, you'll be thrilled to know that I have the most boring and informative PowerPoint in history of PowerPoints up for you and I to go together. It doesn't take all that long, but it is really important. So here we go. This is the Spalding County State Court. My name is Josh Thacker. I am your judge, and this is the ticket arraignment calendar. I want to start out by saying that here in the Spalding County State Court, we believe that each of you, as you interact with this court, deserve the respect and the dignity that you would wish for someone you care about. We'll extend that to each and every one of you as we interact with you all here today. Hey, don't talk during court. Our goal is to return you back to your lives as soon as we can. Cannot do that if y'all have sidebar conversations. And you'll find out pretty quick that I don't have much patience with it. Miss Brady, I just heard you. That's a good sign. So, you there?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, you're very quiet, but we're good. I'm going to mute you, and then I'll come back to you in just a minute.
All right, sounds good.
All right, she worked very hard on that. All right, so we just talked to our virtual people. All right, cell phones. Earlier, I came out and asked you to turn your phones on and follow those directions. Everybody grab your phone and go ahead and shut it off at this point. Let's make certain that we can move forward at full speed without phones pinging and dinging and chirping and doing what phones are designed to do. All right, this is the correct courtroom for you. If you were issued a citation here in Spalding County, probably by a Spalding County Sheriff's Deputy, and that citation directed you to appear today. If what I'm saying does not sound correct, show your paperwork to the bailiffs. They'll get you moving in the right direction, but it's my understanding they have talked to every one of you here and got you all where you're supposed to be. Today is what's called your arraignment. What that means is I'm going to go over your rights with you. I'm going to tell you what your options are, and then you are going to tell me what you want to do with your case. You may have a trial. There are two types of trials. There's a jury trial. That's where 6 jurors sit in that box over there to decide guilt or innocence on your charges. And then there's a bench trial. That's where I issue the verdict with your permission with no jury present. You may have a conference with the solicitor's office. That's this group up here to your left. They represent the state of Georgia. And then you can ask me about an attorney, and I will send you to the public defender's office, whose office is 3 blocks from here, to fill out an application with them. Everybody's charges in this courtroom are misdemeanors. The average misdemeanor carries a maximum punishment of 12 months to serve in the Spalding County Jail and or $1,000 fine. Now, a few minor traffic charges like seatbelt have a lower maximum fine, and a few high and aggravated misdemeanors have up to a $5,000 maximum fine. Now, each of you here have the right to a speedy and public jury trial. That's where 6 citizens of Spalding County decide guilt or innocence on each of your charges. Again, you can also choose a bench trial. That's where you give me permission to make the guilt or innocence decision with no jury present. You may also waive your right to a trial and close your case with a plea. I have no preference. You must knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently choose for yourself. You have the right to be presumed innocent. You have the right to force the state to prove your guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to cross-examine the state's witnesses, to subpoena your own witnesses and evidence to court. You have the right to testify or not testify, to not incriminate yourself, and if you choose to remain silent, that silence cannot be held against you. All right, you have the right to have an attorney. You may hire your own attorney if you so choose. However, if you cannot afford an attorney, then you can apply with the public defender's office, and you would do so today. Now, this is a warning, and I'm amazed at how many people test me on this, but I'm asking you to go, if you want an attorney, to go to their office today, fill out an application for their services. I'm amazed at how many people come back for their next court date a couple of months from now and ask me for continuance so they can go 3 blocks to do the thing I've asked them to do today. So just so you know, if you do that, my answer will be no. So if you want them to represent you, it is your responsibility to take prompt action to get them to represent you. Now, an attorney would help you understand the criminal justice system, would explain what your charges are and what the defenses are to those charges, file motions on your behalf, engage in plea negotiations, subpoena witnesses and evidence for your defense, conduct a trial on your behalf and make objections, protect your record and appeal a conviction, and otherwise work to protect you. All right, first offender. So we're halfway through, y'all. First offender and conditional discharge. These each allow you to enter a plea without being convicted. You get one of each for your entire life. First offender is for everything except traffic-related charges, and then conditional discharge is for drug-related offenses only. Nolo contendere. So this is really for y'all here. A no-load plea, which is what we call it for short, is where you enter a guilty plea without admitting guilt, and it is available on most all basic traffic charges. You are allowed one no-low every 5 years, and that is measured from the incident date to the incident date, the ticket date to the ticket date. The no-low will usually prevent points. It will usually save your license. It will not help you much if you're under 21. All right, quick show of hands up high. Who here is under 21 years of age? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, hands down. So when you all make your announcement at the end, I need you to say what you want to do, and then I need you to add at the end, and I'm under 21, because Georgia law treats you all differently than they do the people that are 21 years of age or older, and we need to know that. All right, if you're here today and you're not a U.S. citizen, you need to know that any conviction will very likely have a negative impact on your immigration status. All right, habeas corpus. This is a weird old law, and they've told me it's my job to explain this weird old law to y'all. So here goes. If you are convicted of these charges, you may sue Spalding County civilly over in Superior Court to challenge your state court conviction. Yeah, weird old law. What I really need you to know is that for traffic charges, you have a 6-month window to use those rights before they expire. For everything else in this courtroom, you have 12 months to use those rights before they expire. All right, you may conference today with the solicitor's office. If that's what you want to do, you'll announce conference when your name is called, and you'll speak with the solicitor's office. You need to know that I don't have any attorneys here. So the solicitor's office represents the state of Georgia. They are not your attorney. If you reach an agreement, you can resolve your case today. If you do not reach an agreement, no problem. You simply tell the bailiffs that you wish to have a trial. We'll happily sign the paperwork with you and move you in that direction. All right, what is our 30 for 30 program? So this is a program that is for those of you who the following statements are true. If you are here and you do not wish to go to trial, you do not wish to be placed on probation, and you do not currently have the funds to pay your fine in full, if those 3 things are all true, then ask for a conference and talk to the solicitor's office and discuss our 30 for 30 program with you. Here's how it works. You'll negotiate a plea agreement. That plea agreement does include probation. However, I will delay the start of your probation by 30 days, and in return, you pay $30 for the participation in the program fee. And then if you pay your fine plus $30, then your case closes with no probation conditions. If 31 days out, your case is still open, your probation starts automatically, but it's not a gotcha. It's still it's still pay only probation, and it terminates the moment you've satisfied your obligations. So no gotchas. I asked Director Matthews, who's in charge of our sentence enforcement department, anecdotally, what's the success rate of this program? She says it's roughly 85%. So we're really proud of this program. It works really well. All right, if you do receive probation, here's what you need to know. If you're on probation, you will be supervised by the Spalding County Sentence Enforcement Team. You need to know that 100% of all fines may be worked off with community service work at a rate of $10 per hour. Additionally, there is a one-time $50 intake fee per case, and then there's a $60 per month supervision fee each month until you complete your probation. This fee is mandatory, but it can certainly be waived after a separate hearing before me. All right, some of you may choose to move your case to the trial calendar. If that is you, here's what you need to know. All the trials are on the same trial calendar. You'll be assigned a specific date and time to return for calendar call in week 1. Then we'll skip a week in the middle, do some other court, and then the trials will all be together at 9 a.m. sharp on the Monday of week 2. You will appear each and every day until your case is resolved. We will use multiple courtrooms in week 2, and your case will be called for trial. All right, do you want to help your friends and family? Because we are still a small enough community, y'all, where everybody knows somebody who knows everybody. So if you recognize the name of somebody I'm about to issue a warrant for, call them, tell them to get down here, and you'll definitely save them a great deal of future trouble. Okay, so what's going to happen in just a minute is Ms. Sexton is about to call the calendar. When you hear your name called, I need you to stand up for me. If you're not able to stand up, that's okay. Wave your hand real high. And if no attorneys are here. All right. And then you're going to announce one of the following. So once you stood up, you're going to yell real loud, either conference or attorney or bench trial or jury trial. And for those of you that are under 21, you will add, and I am under 21. Okay. Anybody in jail on this one, Piper?
Yes, sir. Page 20, bottom, Walker City Taylor.
Who? Oh, Taylor. Got it.
Marcus Taylor.
Got it. Okay. Anybody else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. All right. Any housekeeping, Ms. Sexton, before we jump in? Okay. All right, everybody listen up. Ms. Sexton's going to start calling the calendar.
Jameer Abram,
So that's Mr. Abram. He is virtual. And I'm going to need to talk to him when we finish the round. So, but we've already got all his information and everything.
Augustine Angel,
No.
failure to appear. Joe Barkley,
Nope.
failure to appear. Dennis Bentley, failure to appear. Ahmed Berry,
All right. Conference. Thank you so much.
John Berry, failure to appear. Trevor Boozer, failure to appear. Michael Britton,
Conference. Thank you.
Cornelius Brown, failure to appear. Stacy Brown, failure to appear.
Wait, Stacy, are you Stacy Lynn Brown? Okay, you must have slid in at the rest minute. All right, we got you down. I had you as absent. Good job.
Conference.
Conference. I'm ready.
Huan Butcher,
All right, are you going to want to speak with the Public Defender's Office? All right. Is it okay that you're waiving the right to apply with them? Okay. All right, then if you will please step out into the hallway, have a seat on the benches out there. Do not leave until the bailiffs come give you your next set of instructions. Thank you so much.
Mohammed Butt,
Conference. Thank you so much.
Edward Cesar,
Conference.
Christina Cannon,
Nope.
failure to appear, Your Honor. Betty Clemens,
Nope.
failure to appear, Your Honor. Lila Cochran, conference.
All right, thank you so much.
Paul Coddington, failure to appear. Rustin Cooper, failure to appear. Catherine Couch,
Thank you. No, I've already figured this out, but I'm the luckiest judge in Georgia. I have amazing team members in every direction. Mr. Shepard's going to break off and start the conferences, which lets us do two things at the same time. So it's all yours.
All right, thank you, Judge. When I call your name, you go to the double doors over here to my right, your left. Ahmad Berry, Michael Britton, Stacy Brown, Mohammed Butt, Edward Caesar, and Catherine Couch.
On these virtual folks, do you want me just to move them to the next calendar? Because those are so much smaller. Or do you want to try to talk to them? Okay. All right, I'll move them to
Those
the,
will be totally separate.
yeah, that's what I'm looking at. All right, I'll move them to the next calendar. All right,
Sarah Cross,
thank you.
Jose Delgado, failure to appear. Nessa Dickinson Tong, failure to appear. Martravius Dixon, failure to appear. Marcus Dukes,
Thank you.
Kensley Ellis, failure to appear. Taisha Fenton, failure to appear. Reginald Fletcher, failure to appear. Matthew Freeman,
Is that the gentleman who was
He was sick, Your
sick?
Honor.
Okay.
We gave him a chance to come back.
Yeah, he was legitimately ill, so I said I'd reset him. So, medical
Cassidy,
reset. Sorry, medical reset.
Cassidy Fuller,
All right, conference and under 21. Thank you.
Hannah Gaudry,
All right, thank you.
Jaleesa Geiger,
No.
failure to appear. Joseph Gilly, failure to appear. Shakendra Gibson,
All right, are you going to want to speak with the Public Defender's Office? Okay. Are you waiving the right to apply? All right, if you'll please wait out in the hallway, And don't go anywhere till the bailiffs come talk to you. Give me 1 second. Hold on just a second.
Aquabi-
The facilities folks are calling me, which is never a good sign. So.
Aquavius Goodman,
Thank you.
Casey Gossett,
Okay.
Bryson Greer,
Thank you.
Stephen Greer.
Sure. The bench trial is where you give me permission to make the decision, the final decision on your case of guilty or not guilty with no jury present. I can only do that in most situations with your permission. And again, I don't have a preference.
Is that part of the like 30-30 program too?
No, that's a great question. If you're wanting to try to go that direction, you would ask for a conference. Conference. Okay. Great question. Somebody else was probably having the same question. All right. Conference it is.
Malik Hall, failure to appear.
Should have been here. Okay.
Nakwan Hale,
Conference.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Demarcus Hancock, failure to appear. Sheeman Hayes, failure to appear. Pasquale Head, failure to appear. James Heath, failure to appear. Adam Hembold,
Conference. All right. Mr. Hembold, I can see you're having to lean against the wall there. There's 2 seats up on the front row, and I can see a seat on the back row there for you.
Elmer Higgins,
Thank you. Conference.
Clinteni Holmes,
Conference.
All right. Thank you.
Robin House,
All right. Are you going to want to speak with the public defender's office? Are you waiving the right to apply?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you'll please step out in the hallway, grab a seat on the bench. Don't leave till the bailiffs come talk to you.
Howard Bryan, failure to appear. Carlathia Hughley,
She's in the hall.
She's in the hallway.
Okay.
She's not feeling well, so we gave her a mask.
Okay. I think she has other cases that are outstanding that she's missed court on. So
she's got a bunch
Yeah.
of tickets
yeah.
too.
So I just said, let's give her a mask and she can sit outside. So
So what do we do?
no, she's just sitting out there. I'll talk to her in a little bit. So I just want to get on her radar, and I'm not on her radar, and so I'm
Okay.
forcing myself onto her radar. Because I'm going to tell you, I haven't searched Odyssey, but I know there's cases that are in warrant status that, or at least FTA status that we've already addressed. So
Well, there's also like 4 or 5 tickets there.
yeah. So again, I just want our attention.
Calvin Jameson,
Thank you.
Taquana Jester,
All right. Are you going to want to speak with the public defender's office? Are you waiving the right to apply? All right. Thank you so much. If you'll please step into the hallway, have a seat, and wait for the bailiffs.
Larry Johnson, failure to appear. Camilla Joyner,
Thank you.
Kevin Jones, failure to appear. Jacara Jose,
Thank you.
DeQuitt Lemons,
Conference. Thank you.
Tisha Levine,
That's where, yes, it would not be today, but yes, that's where you would address me at your trial. So, but, well, I can't tell you who's going to be there because I don't know anything about your case, but I assume that's correct, but I'm just saying I don't know. So, all right, the answer is thank you. Do you want to, are you going to apply with the public defender's office? Are you waiving the right to apply? All right, thank you so much. If you'll have a seat in the hallway, don't leave till the bailiffs come see you.
Christina Lindsay.
Okay.
Jose Melanendo Sanchez. Failure to appear, Your Honor. Lunica Marshall. Failure to appear.
Let's talk
Okay.
about that one later. I want to circle back to that one. I don't think that's her only case. I think she's in the same boat as Ms. Hughley. I think this is one of several cases.
Okay. This, I may be doing this wrong because you said we had it wrong. Jean McKenna?
Yes, she's virtual, and I'll talk to her in just a minute.
Okay. Virtual. Anthony Mitchell. Failure to appear, Your Honor.
Okay,
Christina Monreal.
thank you.
Leon Murillo. Failure to appear.
That's a valid, I think that's a valid license charge.
Yes, Your Honor. Warrant, please.
Granted.
Kenzia Moses.
There's two cases on my calendar.
Yes.
Moses? No?
Failure to appear for both cases, Your Honor.
Granted. It's
When-
interesting, it's the same blue
Yeah.
light charge.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Quentin Newton. Failure to appear. Telly Newton.
Conference, thank you.
Xavier Nelson. Failure to appear.
Granted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I saw no movement and I heard no announcement, so who is it, are you behind the column? Okay, well, then you gotta say something so that I can hear what you're saying. What was the announcement? Conference, all right, thank you. I'm sorry about the column, I asked them to take it out, they said no, but you gotta be loud if I can't see it. Go ahead.
Gabriel Ordonov.
Thank you.
Magali Palacia Arenas.
Do what?
Yes.
Yes. Conference, thank you.
Sundaras Parks.
All right, do you want to speak with the public defender's office? Are you waiving the right to apply? Yes. All right, if you'll step into the hallway, have a seat, and wait for the bailiffs. Thank you so much.
Larry Passmore. Failure to appear. Kay Perkins. Failure to appear. Cameron Perry. Failure to appear. Tanya Phillips. Failure to appear. Robert Price.
All right, do you want to speak with the public defender's office? Are you waiving the right to apply? All right, thank you so much. If you'll wait in the hallway, don't leave till the bailiffs talk to you.
Rebecca Ramsey.
Thank you.
Matthew Rary.
Thank you.
John Rodson.
Robinson, maybe? I'm cheating. I've got a calendar.
I know,
She's got
it's-
handwritten tickets.
And it might be John or it might be Tom Robinson.
John? Conference. Thank you so much. All right,
Sorry, Your Honor, I can't read it.
well, that's because you have handwritten tickets. If I had to handwrite the calendar, no one would ever know what to call it. Oh, Miss Margaret, it's too late for that for today. I cannot, I do not have, I just do not have the ability to redirect folks back in once they've gone out. We've tried, it ends in chaos. All right, go ahead.
Emily Sailors. Failure to appear. Rebecca Salgado. Salgado.
Delgado.
Okay, thank you.
What? Oh, okay, but she's there. What's that case number?
Salgado's,
Mhm.
25 TK 2581.
Okay,
There's two.
All
Oh,
right,
there's
thanks.
just one ticket though, okay.
Got it. Okay,
Anthony Skirvin,
Comfort.
thank you.
Anya Smith,
Thank you.
Devetron Smith,
Conference.
Thank you.
oops. Kaisha Smith. Failure to appear, Your Honor.
Okay,
Christy Sneed.
thank you.
Oh,
Oh, it looks
goes
like you have two
together.
cases.
I do have two cases.
Okay.
Lester Stafford. Failure to appear.
Hold on, Eileen.
Tamia Stamps.
Okay. Stamps? No.
Failure to appear, Your Honor. Marcoya Sutton. Failure to appear. Marcus Taylor.
I think that's our jail person.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our, so we'll see Marcus Taylor tomorrow morning at 9.
Trent Thompson.
Here, I have a question for clarification.
Sure, go ahead.
If I wanna get my ticket thrown out, can I do a conference or does that depend on
If you're wanting it thrown out, your best first step is a conference, because if they agree to dismiss it, that's fine. Otherwise, you got to go to me and get me to find you not guilty. So go to a conference first. I'm not saying that'll win. I'm just saying that's the right next step.
Kristen Thrope.
Nope.
Failure to appear. Anil Vadasia. Failure to appear. Tamika Weems.
All right, thank you.
Ashley Wyson.
All right, thank you.
Nicholas White.
Nope.
Warrant, Your Honor.
Granted.
Andrew Whitner. Failure to appear. Cassandra Woolfork. Failure to appear. Zaire Yancey Hardwick. Failure to appear. Justin Youngberg. Failure to appear. Christopher Zacharias.
Conference, thank you. Is that your stack?
That's my stack.
All right. So our jury box person is is it Eaglin? All right, so I'm gonna talk to him in just a minute. I've got his stuff here. He's walking in on an outstanding something. We'll figure it out. All right, hands down, hands down. This is not my first court date. This is not my first court date. All right, so for those of you who had your hands up or your otherwise case was not called, stand up for me. Stand up if your case was not called. All right. Nice and loud and slow. What is your name? Irwin. And what are you charged with?
10
Oh.
and no insurance.
And do you remember who wrote your ticket?
P. Jones.
I'm so sorry. Which agency? Like Georgia State Patrol or the Sheriff's Office? Georgia State Patrol? Okay, that would have been this morning then. And there it is, page 6, illegal window tint and no insurance. Does that sound correct? All right, do y'all want me to reset? Y'all want, I mean, this counter is a beast. Okay, okay, just leave those with me then. I will, I'll explain to her and I'll tell her what we're gonna do next. So just put it in my pile.
Okay.
All right, great. Grab a seat. We'll talk to you in just a minute. All right. Anybody else on this side? All right. Up front, what's your name? Moses. I think I remember your case from this morning. No, maybe I,
She's off this evening.
she is. Okay. We just called your name a minute ago. How come you didn't answer? Well, I appreciate the honesty in that answer. All right. Well, you were here in the courtroom, so you get a D for effort, but you're still here, so no warrant. All right. Thank you. Grab a seat. Conference it is. All right. What's your name in the back? Barry.
Page 2 at the top. Late.
Okay. So Barry goes in my pile. I'm gonna reset this is John Barry from this afternoon. And I'll explain it to him and talk to him in just a minute. Because we can only see the folks who are here doing what they're supposed to do. There's no more room in the end. Okay, anybody? All right, anyone else whose name was not called or case was not addressed? All right, so, all right, do y'all want me to make the announcements?
Yeah, I do have that question. Somebody pulled the ticket, this Malachi Eglin, are they there?
Yes, I have that one. And that's him here. So he and I are going to have that conversation in just a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry, sir.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I'll take that. So he and I need to have a conversation. So yeah, that's fine. I'm great with all of that. We are good with all of that. I got plenty to do. Okay. Do you want me to announce for the conferences?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Perfect. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. So Mr. Shepard has been out finishing up his first round of conference. Ms. Sexton, assistant solicitor, is going to need to go on back, get set up for her ability to do conferences, and they'll let the solicitor's office do 2 sets of conferences at the same time and make the conferences go a whole lot faster. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to the virtual people, and I've got a couple of you all that I need to speak with here as well. So what we're going to do is, if you need to go to the restroom, we're all human. Bathroom's down the hall on the right. You may silently step out and do that. Otherwise, you need to be staying in your seats, because as they call names and you don't hear them, then obviously nothing good happens. And obviously, for the love of all that is holy, do not go home unless someone tells you that you're finished and it's okay to go home, because that keeps happening every day and we don't know how to stop it. Other than issue a warrant for you, and then you go sit in the jail a few weeks because you can't be trusted to stay at courtroom, and then I'll go see you out at the jail. So don't volunteer for that. It's the worst possible job in the world, and it's very easy to just stay put and let us finish what we need to do and then address it. Are you ready to call the next round?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because then I can pivot straight to these folks.
Okay. All right. Get these.
Kathy, okay if we keep trucking a little bit?
All right, if I call your name, if you'll please go through these doors. Sarah Cross, Marcus Dukes, Cassidy Fuller, Hannah Godry, Aquavius Goodman. Thank you.
All right. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to a couple of folks. Obviously, as I said a minute ago, if anybody needs to step to the restroom, you may silently step out and go to the restroom and then silently step back in. Other than that, I'm gonna keep talking to these folks that need to talk and get things moving. We're gonna take about 60 seconds, let everybody get reset, and then we'll keep going. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is all making sense now. Okay, so, so let me backtrack and go, Clint, we're gonna need copies of these because we're gonna need to fix it in the system. And that's the only copy that has the officer's corrections on it. Okay, so, so I'm gonna backtrack on the chirping at you about missing your court date, but I'm not gonna backtrack from chirping at you on getting a new case pending while you have a current case pending. You understand that that is not the right way to be going when you're trying to get this worked out?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, so here's what we're gonna do. You are here today on 25 SR 969. I'm gonna go ahead and plead you not guilty, and I'm gonna go ahead and set your case for trial. You're gonna sign this reset notice. You need to know that when you get to this court date, your other case will be set for it as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that your new case is currently number 25 FAH 1794. Driving without a valid tag, driving on a suspended registration, obstruction of a law enforcement officer, driving without your license on your person, and driving on a tag expired greater than 90 days. So when you get to this court date, do you understand that both of your cases will be on that calendar?
Yes, sir.
All right. How old are you?
19.
Do you have any family here with you?
Yes, sir. Oh, not here today at
Not
court.
today. Are they aware of all this that's going on?
Yes, sir.
Are you on their insurance?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, that's good for them. Okay. Any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right. Your warrant's lifted. Your case is back on track. That goes to Susan, and that's yours, Mark.
So my license is unsuspended.
So, well, we're starting the process as of this moment.
All
So-
right.
All right, that's gonna go to Susan so that she can just have a note that it was corrected by the officer. So just hand that down to Susan. All right, that's Eaglin.
Here you go, man.
All right, next case. Irwin, come on up. All right, you're from this morning, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so, there we go. All right, so, so yours is not near as bad as his, what we were dealing with. What I just need to say to you is that because of the volume of cases we have this afternoon, and because we needed you here this morning, and by the way, this morning was completely full as well, we're not gonna be able to offer you a conference today. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna plead you not guilty and put you on the next calendar, which is a much smaller calendar, which gives us a whole lot more room to be able to do conferences.
Okay.
So I just want you to know that I'm lifting your failure to appear, and I'm pleading you not guilty, and I'm putting you down on our next calendar.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
All right, so, this is, she's on page 6 of this morning's calendar. How do you say your first name?
Kanea.
Kanea. Names are important. All right, thank you so much. If you will step out into the hallway, have a seat on the bench, don't leave until the bailiffs come see you.
Okay.
And just head out man, those are not saloon doors. That's a total, whatever those things are. We don't have saloon doors in the courtroom. All right.
Do you mind?
No.
Thank you. If I call your name, if you'll please go through these double doors. Lila Carr.
All right, John Barry, come on up. All right, Mr. Barry, let's see, 25 TK 0368. I believe you're on this afternoon's calendar, correct?
No, I think I was on this morning.
This morning, okay, because I'm jumping between calendars here. It
It was
is.
this evening
That's all
at
right.
1:30.
This is why we're figuring this out. Let's see, Barry. There it is, top of page 2. All right, 1:30 calendar, top of page 2. Mr. Barry, although you were a failure to appear, I'm lifting that failure to appear. You asked for a conference, but I can't give you that today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plead you not guilty, and I'm gonna bring you back on our next calendar.
I'm gonna ask you, could I do this? Could I just pay my ticket next week?
Oh, you can pay it whenever you want.
I didn't need to next week by Thursday, and I pay the ticket.
Well, I tell you what, it's my job to hedge the bets of all the different pathways. So what I'm gonna
Right.
do is I'm gonna put you down for a jury trial. If you choose to pay it,
I'll pay it next
then you'll
week.
be released from coming to that jury trial. Is that a fair deal?
Yeah, that's fair deal.
Okay.
I'll pay it next week.
Perfect. If you, Mr. Berry, will go have a seat, and here's his ticket. Go have a seat out in the hallway. Go through the swinging doors. Those swinging doors, they are swinging doors. Then have a seat out there, and the bailiffs will come see you. Don't leave till the bailiffs come see you. There's his ticket, Miss Margaret. I do. What you need? Okay. Yeah, just like that. Because then I go like this. Works beautifully. Okay. I'm going to talk to my two virtual folks. Let's start with. All right, Mr. Abram, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Do you hear me?
Okay. Mr. Abram, I cannot give you a conference today because frankly, we have no more room we have no more space in our afternoon. But what I wanted to do is get a little bit of information from you. Can I get, hold on just a second, Mr. Abram.
All right.
And the other one's going to be the same. So the other one is McKenna. If you'll fill, and we have that one reversed. That's why we couldn't find it. We have her first name as her last name. All right. All right. So you said your last name is Abram Brown?
Yes.
All right. So like hyphenated double last name.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your case is 25 TK 2544. What I'm going to do is, because we're not able to give you a conference today because of the volume of cases we're moving through, I'm going to plead you not guilty and get a little bit of information from you, and then I'm going to put you on our next court date, which is much smaller, and we will have a lot more room to talk to you and to give you the time that you need.
All right.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to have you return here virtually. I'm going to put a little note for that on November 18th at 9 a.m. That's your calendar call. So calendar call November 18th at 9 a.m. virtually.
You said, hold on. November what?
18th.
18th at 9 a.m.
Yes, that's correct. And then if you don't resolve your case on that day, then you'll need to return to the court in person on December 8th for the week of your trial.
All right.
Now I need a little bit of information from you. What's a good address? Nice and slow and loud.
518 Elm Street, Carnegie, CARNEGIE, PA, 15106.
All right, so you gave me 518 Elm Street, Carnegie, Pennsylvania, 15106.
Yes.
What's a good, I had a good cell phone. I have your phone number as 878-264-8637.
Yeah.
All right, what's a good email address?
HBEDRESKI17
Gmail? Okay.
Yeah, Gmail.
What's your birth year? Just the year.
2005.
And what's the last four of your social? Just the last four.
9649.
Okay, perfect. So do you understand that this is the only notice you'll receive of these court dates?
Yeah.
You understand that you must appear as directed for these court dates?
Yeah.
And you understand that if you don't, a warrant will issue for your arrest?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you understand that if you wish to have the public defender's office, you need to take action to secure them ASAP? And you can get their information by going to spaldingcounty.com and going to the state court page.
Do I need to grab an attorney for a ticket?
No, it's just a choice that you can make if you wish. You are not
Okay.
required to have one, and of course, you have a constitutional right to represent yourself. I just want to make certain you knew that that was available to you if you wish.
Okay.
All right, and then that's all I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Nah. So November 18th, that's my conference. Like, that's my conference when it's happening.
Yes, that'll be when we'll have your conference. That is correct.
Yeah, no, I don't got no questions.
Okay, perfect. We'll see you virtually on November 18th at 9 a.m.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, and then moving on to Miss Brady. All right, Miss Brady, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, you're very, very quiet. So let me see if I can turn you up a little bit. Are you there?
I'm here.
All right, we're just going to do this really carefully. Y'all just please remain silent out there right now. All right, we have McKenna is your first name, correct?
Correct.
Brady is your last name.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to fix that in our system. Were you listening when I was speaking with Mr. Abram Brown?
Yes.
Because I'm about to tell you the exact same thing word for word.
November 18th at 9 a.m.
That is correct. I'm going to go ahead and put a note that you may return virtually for that. That's when I'll be able to give you your conference. That's a much smaller calendar.
Okay.
And then if you do not resolve your case on that date, you'll need to come in person for your trial week, the week of December 8th.
Okay, and just to make sure that's for the conference, and at the conference I can talk to whoever I need to talk to about possible dismissal.
Yes, that's exactly correct. So that's the solicitor's office, are the folks that you're going to talk to. And again, we're just too full to be able to do that today. What I'm trying to find where I wrote down your phone number. Give me just a second. There we go. There we go. All right. I have their phone number as 386-451-1401. Is that correct? You there?
That is correct.
Okay. And what is your birth year? Just the year.
1999.
All right. What's the last four of your social? Just the last four.
8520.
8520. Okay. So, and what's your address?
120 Partridge Circle, Winter Springs, Florida, 32708.
Okay. Same address that's on here. All right. 120 Partridge Circle, Winter Springs, Florida, 32708.
Yes, sir.
All right, got it. Do you understand that this is the only notice you'll receive of these court dates?
Yes, sir.
You understand you must appear as directed for these court dates?
Yes, sir.
You understand that if you fail to appear, I will issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes, sir.
You have the right to request a public defender, and if you would wish to do that, go to spaldingcounty.com, navigate to the state court page, and you'll find a link to our public defender.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Do you have any questions for me at all?
No, you're sir.
Okay, and again, we will correct you in our system so that it reads that McKenna is your first name, Jean is your middle name, and Brady is your last name.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you so much. You're free to go. And again, sorry I can't give you the conference today, but we'll definitely get you taken care of in the next one.
All right. Sounds good. You have a great your day.
have that one. It's England. Okay. Is Miss Hughley out in the hallway?
She was, nice check.
Will you please, okay, Susan, I'm gonna set her down for a bond status review. Will you just put her down for any Thursday of your preference? So, do you have like the big calendar? So just pick a Thursday, 2 or 3 weeks out. This is Miss Hughley.
Did you
She can come on up.
come on in? Do you need to see it?
Okay.
You can stand.
All right. You are Carlethia Hughley?
Yes, sir.
Miss Hughley, I am so very sorry you're sick. This will not
It's
take
okay.
long, okay? Miss Hughley, you have too many cases pending at this court at the same time,
Yeah,
and I'm concerned about that.
okay.
So I'm putting your case down for a bond review hearing. What that means is I'm trying to decide if you should stay out or if I should lock you up to keep you from getting new cases. Currently, you have 23 SR 1229. That is outstanding. You have 25 SR 065. No, that's not yours. 25 SR 0933. And you have, it looks like, over 30 cases overall that have passed through this court in one fashion or another in the last several years. So it's time for me to take a review of what's going on and deal with this. So you may step back out into the hallway. I'm going to have you sign a reset notice, bringing you back for a bond review status, and we're going to address all this on that day. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Go back out. Thank you. So Susan will put, yeah, whatever, and just please put both, whatever cases are open. So I showed 23 SR 1229, as well as 25 SR 933 would be the two I would need to address. That's correct. And then there's her tickets right there. So, all right, and then, all right, that takes care of Ms. Hughley. I don't know who's chatting out in the gallery, but I suggest strongly you stop. All right. Unless we all just want to stay here all day and miss the fair tonight, which I don't think anyone wants to miss the fair. I hear it's a new fair with bigger, better rides. Okay. Was Miss Marshall here? Was Lanika Marshall present? No? FTA, okay. But she also has a ton of cases. So she has 40 something cases. So, okay, I tell you what, on Lanika, are you ready for this? On Lanika Marshall, I'm actually just going to issue a warrant for Miss Marshall, but I'm going to set it as a cash bond. So, so on 25 TK 0298, I'm just out of patience on it. There's just way too many cases going on here. And so I'm gonna at least push this one towards closure. So the warrant is issued. I'll set a cash bond. She can post her cash bond when she gets out or when she gets picked up. All right, then, all right, so here's what we're gonna do, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break, just about 15, 20 minutes or so. What's gonna happen in this break is the solicitor's office, don't let that worry you. When we say a quick break, frankly, I'm human too, and I need to step to the restroom. So don't lose your patience over the fact that every now and then the judge has to use the restroom too. So what's going to happen in the meantime is the solicitor's office is going to continue calling folks out this way in great big chunks. The bailiffs are also going to be calling folks out this way. And I'm going to come back out in just a minute and start doing pleas, which means we're going to be doing 4 different things at the same time, and we're all going to get out of here in a timely manner because they all got to go to the first day of the fair. All right, so with that said, when I come back, here's how we're going to do this. Number one, none of you are going to leave and volunteer to go to jail, so we're going to start there. Everybody agrees that you're not going to do that thing that everybody else does on every single day where you just go home and then I got to issue a warrant for you and then I got to go see you at the jail. And then when I come back out, we're going to take these pleas. And the way we're going to take pleas is I'm going to call the first person up to this lectern here, and then I'm going to call the second person up to this seat, and then we're just going to rotate folks through. They go very quick. You don't need to worry about how quickly it's going to take. The fact that we started late is of no concern. We are absolutely positively on time, and I'm very pleased with where we're at. If you have any questions, talk to the bailiffs. They'll be happy to answer any questions you have. As you've already figured out, I'm the luckiest judge in Georgia. They make me look way better than I deserve. All right, with that said, I'll see everybody. Actually, let's just go ahead and make it, let's go ahead and make it 3:30. So I'll be back on the bench at 3:30. We'll jump into pleas at full speed and get everybody out of here. All right, that's it, 3:30.
ready, Mr. Britton?
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready, Kathy?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, let's come to order. All right, so Mr. Britton, I have you here on 25 TK 2908, and I understand that you have a medical appointment you need to get to. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Britton, you just keep your seat. You use that microphone. Will you please raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right. State your full name. You can take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Michael Antoine Britton.
All right. And Mr. Britton, you are middle of page 2 here. You were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Britton, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant's plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Britton, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you understand that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed? Is that what you would like to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Britton, you're charged with one count of failure to maintain lane, and that you did commit the offense of failure to maintain lane on July 10th, 2025, here in Spalding County by failing to maintain your lane of travel and allowing your vehicle to move outside of that lane without doing so safely. Did you do that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. And that was a yes. Mr. Britton, I'm going to find that with your admission of guilt, there's enough for me to take your plea. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right. In following the recommendation exactly the way you've negotiated it, the sentence of the court is as follows. On 25 TK 2908, count 1, failure to maintain lane, I'm going to find you guilty. It's 12 months probation, $158 is your fine. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30, your case will close with no probation conditions. If your case is still open at 31 days out, then your probation will start automatically, at which point you may work your fine off with community service work, but you will be required to have no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products. You'll be tested for those, and you'll waive any foundations for admissibility. You'll have a Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, and even if you get that far into the process, your probation will still be pay-only probation, which means it'll close the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, what we're going to do is okay, and I put a note here on your medical so that the sentence enforcement knows, to do everything they can to help you out. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm gonna pass you off to Mr. Ritchie. He's gonna walk you out those double doors. We'll get you to your appointment. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. So, everybody, we're gonna do how we said we can do it. So, if I could please have Ahmad Berry come up to the podium, and may I please have Sarah Cross come on up to the table. All right. Are you ready? All right. So please raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. Take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Ahmad Jamal Berry II.
All right. And Mr. Berry, you are here on 23 SR 0870. And according to my calendar, you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom? And did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
I did.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
All right. Mr. Berry, you have passed up to me the self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
I did.
All right. Are there any questions I can answer for you, Mr. Barry, about anything anywhere on this document?
No, not fair.
No? Okay. All right. You're a little soft-spoken. I'm having a little trouble hearing you, but if you get really close, it'll get loud.
No.
Okay. Excellent. That's what I need. Mr. Barry, did you see on this document where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And did you see, and you're here representing yourself, is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, this all looks good. Now, let's talk about your charges. So, did you commit the offense of speeding 58 and a 45 here in Spalding County back on 3/31/22?
I did.
And then let's pause there for Ms. Middleton to call the next round.
All right, if I call your name, if you'll please go through those double doors. Jakira Josie. I've called her twice. I don't know where she's at.
So she's my volunteer.
Yes.
There's always a volunteer.
Unless I put it in the conference tab, I wasn't supposed to. Telly Newton. Xavier Nilsson. Gabrielle Orndorff. Magali Palacio Arenas. Rebecca Ramsey. And Matthew Rary.
I show that she's supposed to be sitting here in the courtroom. So I show that when you called Jakiri Josie's name, she should be responding.
She should have responded.
There's always a volunteer.
Always volunteer.
Yeah, y'all going out.
Yeah, y'all can go through.
Okay. All right, you ready, Kathy? Yes, sir. All right, let's go back on record with Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, as to count 2, driving without a valid license, you're wanting to do a no-load plea on that, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you used a no-load on anything in the last 5 years?
No, sir.
And are you asking me to accept a no-load on this valid license charge?
Yes, sir.
And then lastly, did you pass another vehicle on a hill or a curve in violation of Georgia law?
I did.
Okay. I find that between your admissions of guilt and your request for a no-load, that everything here is proper. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation. I need to make a minor adjustment to your recommendation, but it's not going to shock your conscience here. But I can't do the 30 by 30 on this because the valid license charge, there's only 2 driving offenses that appear on this calendar that require at least 24 hours of probation, and not having a valid license is one of them. And so, do you have a license now?
No.
Do you plan on getting a license?
Yeah,
Okay, great. So I need to change it from 30 by 30 to terminate upon completion. So it's still, you can still close it as soon as you get to it. You just got to go a slightly different path. Is that okay with you?
What kind of path?
So the path being, instead of having 30 days before your probation starts, it starts now, but it can terminate the moment you've satisfied your obligations. So it's, like I said, it's just a different path to the same result. Is that okay? All right. And you said you do or do not have your license
I
back?
do not.
What keeping you from getting it?
Time.
Okay. What else? What kind of time do you need? What's the distance between today and you having a valid license? Because that's normally what I
try
require.
tomorrow, but I work 12 hours, so at night I be asleep most of the time.
Okay.
So
Because with this charge, I usually require somebody to get their license back.
yeah.
Is that okay? Okay. That will work then. All right, there we go. All right. Any other questions before I sentence?
Is there any type of way I get like documentation that I'm here? Cause I got overtime tonight, but I haven't had any sleep.
Okay, we can, you're about to have a bunch of paperwork that you're gonna sign that says you were here. You need like something official from the clerk that says you had court today? I guess we can't reprint the form because we don't have.
I can print him the summary of his case.
Let's do that. It says he had to be here today. So, okay, we'll get that to you. All right, you ready? All right, count 1 on 23 SR 870, speeding 58 and a 45, guilty, 12 months, 156.50 is your fine. Count 2, driving without a valid license, the no-load is granted, 12 months, 596 is your fine. Count 3, passing on a hill or curve, guilty, 12 months, 303, All 3 of those 12 months run together for a total of 12 months. You may work your fine off with community service work. No alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. You waive foundations for admissibility. $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee. This is consecutive to any other sentence of this court. This case will terminate the moment, which include showing the sentence enforcement team a valid and current Georgia driver's license. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Now, Mr. Berry, we had to move things around a little bit. Do you have any questions for me about anything before we part ways?
So even if I pay tomorrow, I'm gonna still be on probation.
Yes, that's what I was saying. I normally require you to get a sentence. Now, if you, turns out you can't get your license, then you can have that conversation with sentence enforcement and ask them to waive it. But you'd have to go that pathway to do that. So,
Can you elaborate a little bit more? I kind of don't understand it.
I need you to get your driver's license
Sure.
because by default, you're going to drive anyway because you have a driving case where you didn't have a valid license. So I can't pretend like it's not happening.
All right.
And it's my job to make certain that you have a valid license. And so I'm requiring you to get a license and to, before you can close your case. It's my job. So, and if it was there on that, I wouldn't have taken that plea anyway, even if I could, because I would have required you to get your license. So, because again, you're going to drive on it, you've driven on it before, and I can't pretend like you're not. So not punishment, I just want you to be a valid current license. I don't want you to have to freak out because you need to go put gas in the car.
I ain't
Okay?
freaking out. It's just kind of like,
Yeah, so, okay. Any other questions? All right, Mr. Berry, thank you so much. You may step out with Richie. You can step up. You're Sarah Cross, is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right, and then may I please have Hannah Gaudry come on up to the table. You have your dad with you, right? You can come sit with her. All right, you are Sarah Cross?
Yes, sir.
All right, Ms. Cross, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down, state your full name for me.
Sarah Ashley Nicole Cross.
All right, Ms. Cross, you are here on 25 SR 0931, and according to my memory and my calendar, you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
This is the wrong one. There we go. All right, Ms. Cross, you passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1,
Yes, sir.
page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Are there any questions I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You are charged with 1 count of suspended registration. How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay. I'm realizing that this, I think, unless you do a NOLO plea, is going to cause a suspension of your driver's license. Give me just a second. Have you used a NOLO plea on anything in the last 5 years?
No, sir, I have not.
Okay, that might be a pathway through here. Okay, the answer is yes. So if I were to take this plea as a guilty plea, it would cause a 120-day soft suspension of your license. If you want to save your license, we would need to do a NOLO plea.
Okay.
And the NOLO would save your license. Obviously, I'm banking on the fact that there's nothing else in your world that I don't know about.
Correct.
I'm just going off of this here. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you want me to move this from a guilty over to a NOLO to save your license?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do that.
I definitely need my license.
Yeah, well, that's the goal. So we try not to take it unless we have to. All right, so Ms. Cross, do you want to use your NOLO for the suspended registration charge from 6/28/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, I find that your request for the NOLO is proper, and I'm going to grant it. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions about anything before I sentence?
No, with me doing the NOLO plea, I'm sorry, this is my first time like ever having
Ask the
anything
question.
like this.
It's okay. You saw the gentleman ahead of you asked
Do I
all
still
kinds of
have
questions.
to, along with the 30/30 situation, or?
Yes, nothing else changes.
Okay,
Everything
okay.
else is exactly as you negotiated
Okay.
it. We just change it from you saying, I'm guilty, back one step to you saying, look, I'm not admitting I'm guilty, but I'm not saying I'm innocent. I'm just saying,
Correct.
Judge Thacker, it's okay for you to sentence me and for us to just move on.
Okay.
That's what a NOLO plea is essentially. So that's a very non-legal definition of it, but it gets the job done.
Okay.
Okay, you good to go?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Sarah Cross, count one, suspended license in 25 SR 931. The NOLO is granted. It's 12 months probation. 565 is the fine. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30 in that time period, you can close your case with no probation conditions. After that, your probation starts automatically, at which point you can work your fine off with community service work. You'll have no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products if you get that far. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee, and and then your case will still close the moment you satisfied your obligations, even if you get that far into the process. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision, and you have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. All right, any questions for me about anything?
No, sir.
Okay, so it's exactly what you came in here for thinking, except we backed it up from a guilty to a NOLO.
Okay.
All right, thank you very
Your Honor.
much. Mr. Clint's going to walk out those double doors. You may step up, ma'am. And Dad, you can come up, step behind her. I'm going to have both of you raise your right hands and swear both of you in. Do you both solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, so you need to lean into the mic. It's going to get really loud, and I'm just going to trust you're going to be loud enough, and state your full name.
Hannah Grace Gaudry.
John Chad Godry.
All right, and are you her dad?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. All right, now, Miss Gaudry, let's talk through what we're about to do here. Am I correct that we're about to enter a plea on your, ooh, that's fast speed, goodness gracious. That is really fast speed, okay. All right, Solicitor's Office has a good response to that, so we're back on track, but man, that's fast speed. So, all right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Ms. Gaudry, you are on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
How old are you?
19.
Okay. I'm trying to see what impact this will have on your license. It looks like the solicitor's office is going to put you at the knife edge of losing your license, but not actually have you lose it. Okay, I just want to make certain that we're all on the same page, that that's what's about to happen. All right, so Ms. Gaudry, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights that I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ms. Gaudry, are charged with a reduced speed of 58 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. That is 23 over the speed limit. And as I said a moment ago, that speed will cause you to be on the literal knife edge of losing your license without actually causing you to lose it. So what happens next is totally up to you. You drive safely, slow down, don't get any other tickets, you get to keep your license. You get any more tickets at all, you lose your license. It's a 6-month hard suspension, no permit by Georgia law. That's not by operation of the state court. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you operate your motor vehicle at 58 miles an hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone on 6/26/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I find that with your admission of guilt, there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation, and I will follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Dad, any questions?
No, sir.
All right, here we go. Ms. Gaudry on 25 TK 2607, count 1, speeding 58 and a 35. I'm gonna find you guilty. It's 12 months probation, $750 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work. No alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 per month, $50 intake fee. This will be consecutive to any other sentence of this court. This case will close once 3 months have passed, no violations have occurred, and all conditions have been met. Those conditions include 20 hours of community service work. I will ask you to show a valid license at sentence enforcement to ensure that there's not something else out there that has caused a suspension of your license. You also will need to complete a defensive driving course. You'll do that within 60 days. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision, and you have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. All right, do you have any questions for me about anything before you and I part ways?
No, sir.
Dad, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. That is a really fast speed on a very narrow, windy road. So I just want you to imagine your dad having to get that phone call that says you drove at a really fast speed on a very narrow, windy road. You ran off of it, you hit a tree, and you died. So you think about that a little bit. You slow down. I'm sure you're a good kid. But in that moment, we've all made decisions that I'm glad we survived. I assume you're going to do that and learn from this, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. You may go with Mr. Clint. All right, now let's get back in the rhythm of things. Casey Gossett, come on up, and Clemente Holmes, come to the table. Miss Middleton's here. All right, go ahead.
All right, if I call your name, if you'll please go through these doors. I need Keziah Moses, John Robinson, Rebecca Salgado, Anthony Skirvin, Anaya Smith, DeBertrand Smith, and Christy Sneed.
That should be everybody, or
Got
4 more? Okay. All right. You Casey Gossett?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. If you'll please raise your right hand for me and lean into that mic. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Casey Ann Gossett.
All right, Casey Gossett, you are here on 25 TK 2558. According to my calendar, you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No.
All right, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And do you recognize this document as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1,
Yes.
page 2,
Yes.
and is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all of the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
Okay. Did you understand that you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right, you just turned 21, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That'll work. Now, did you operate your motor vehicle back on, in a 49 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour zone back on 6/19/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I find that with your admission of guilt as to the reduced speed of 49 and a 35, there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Okay, you ready? All right, Casey Gossett on 25 TK 2558. Count one, speeding, 49 and a 35. Guilty, 12 months, 195 is your fine. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30, your case will close with no probation conditions. 31 days out, if your case is still open, your probation will start automatically, at which point you may work off your fine with community service work. But you will be required to have no alcohol, no illegal drugs, no hemp products. You'll be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee. And this case would still close the moment you satisfied your obligations to the court under Georgia's pay-only probation statute. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision, and you have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Any questions about anything before we part ways?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Ritchie's going to walk out those double doors. Meet with sentence enforcement. Good luck. All right, Holmes. All right, thank you so much. And may I please have Stephen Greer come on up to the table. Is it Clemente? Clemente, is that your first name?
No, it's Clintine.
Clintine, okay. So, well, if I was reading the printed version, that would work. Clintine is exactly what it says. All right, so Clintine, names are important. Holmes. If you'll please raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, take your hand down. You were here on time for court today, according to my calendar. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
Now, Ms. Holmes, you have passed up this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
And is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you sign and initial this document after
Yes,
having
I
all
did.
the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you see on here where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself. Is that what you would like to do?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
All right. Oh, it's expired registration. Okay. This will work. Now, have you used a NOLO on anything in the last 5 years?
No.
Are you 21 years of age or older?
Older.
All right. And are you asking me to accept a NOLO on count 2, the no insurance charge from 7/14/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes.
And then did you also operate your motor vehicle while your registration had expired?
Yes.
Let me look at something real quick. Okay, that works. Okay. I'm going to find that between your NOLO as to count 2 and your admission of guilt as to count 3, that there's enough for me to take your plea. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Do you have any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Holmes, on 25 SR 1018, count 2, no insurance. The NOLO is granted. It's 12 months probation. $454 is your fine. Count 3, I'm going to change the name that it's written. It's written up as no registration, but it's really expired registration. That's guilty. It's 12 months probation. $158 is your fine. All other charges are dismissed. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30 within the next 30 days, your case will close with no probation conditions. After that, if your case is still open, your probation will start automatically, at which point you will be required. You may work your fine off with community service work, but no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee, and even if you get that far into the process, your case will still close the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court under Georgia's pay-only probation statute. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision, and you have 6 months from today if you want to use your habeas rights. All right, can I answer any questions for you about anything before we part ways?
Just a total.
They will give you a total in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, all right, anything else? That's a good question. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
All right, Miss Margaret's going to walk you out the double doors. Good luck to you. All right, Greer. And then may I please have Telly Newton come on up to the table and have a seat in that first seat there. All right, you are Stephen Greer?
Yes, sir.
Goodness gracious, that is quite a speed. Where was that? Oh, it was on the, was it on the, was this on, this doesn't make it okay, but was this on like the divided bypass? The 4-lane?
He said he was sitting at Beaverbrook, but he didn't pull me over until I got halfway in Henry County, so.
But you were heading north out of town?
Yes, I
Up,
was headed
up on
home.
the, up on the 4 lanes, right? It was the divided 4-lane, you were going north?
I was on the it's the, 2-lane.
2 lanes?
Yes.
As in the cars passing each other within a foot of each other?
Divided.
Yeah, that's what I keep,
Yeah.
okay, we're saying the same
But
thing
you
now.
said 4, so that what got me. So
Oh, I got it, yeah, 2 lanes going the same direction and
Yes.
2 lanes together going in the opposite direction.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well,
Yes,
that doesn't make it okay, but makes it a little better. Okay. All right, Mr. Greer, okay. Having a little trouble with this plea offer. Sorry, I normally don't get involved into that. I don't know that I'm going to take this plea. Let's do this. You grab a seat on the front row. I'm going to wait for Mr. Shepard to come back. I just want to talk to him just a little bit before I take this plea. It's a really fast speed, and there's not a lot of teeth in here, and I need a little bit more information before I feel comfortable taking it. So I'm not saying no. I'm just saying go grab a seat on the front row while I think about this for a minute. I'm sorry. So grab a seat. All right, Telly Newton. And then may I please have Christina Lindsay come up to the table. All right, Telly Newton, if you'll raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down and state your full name for me.
Telly Montez Newton.
All right, Mr. Newton, you're here on 25 SR 0474, and according to my calendar, you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Newton, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Newton, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial and this case will be closed? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Have you used a NOLO on anything in the last 5 years?
No, sir.
And are you asking me to accept the NOLO for this suspended license charge from 3/28/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to find that your request for a NOLO is proper, and I'm going to grant it. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Do you have your license back?
No, sir. I just need to get them reinstated, and I
Okay.
was gonna handle that tomorrow.
Perfect. So you're this close to getting it.
Yes, yes, sir.
That's what I want to hear.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Good enough. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, Telly Newton, 25 SR 0474, count 1, suspended license. The NOLO is granted. It's 12 months probation. 602 is your fine. You may work your fine off with community service work. No alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver. $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee. This will be terminated upon completion of terms, and the main term is to show a valid license to sentence enforcement.
Yes, sir.
You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights.
Okay, I got a question.
Sure.
To pay that fine out, where I go to pay it?
You're about to meet the folks right now.
Okay.
It's sentence enforcement. We have a Spalding County Sentence Enforcement Department.
Okay.
And they'll handle all that for you.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much. You missed about. All right, so Miss Lindsay, it's Lindsay, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Mr. Greer, you can come back up. I know what I want to do with this. So let's have a conversation. No, ma'am. I'm sorry. He's after you. So he comes back up to the seat here.
Okay.
I'm putting him back into the rotation is what I'm doing. And what I want, Mr. Greer, when we talk in a minute, it's not crazy, but I need to nudge your terms around just a little bit before, not too much though. All right, Miss Lindsay, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down and state your full name for me. What is
Christina Lindsay.
Excellent. Miss Lindsay, I need, before we jump into these, the standard stuff, I need you to know that each of these charges by themselves will cause a suspension of your driver's license unless I move them from a guilty plea over to a no-lo plea. There's technically 5 different no-los, and you could use 2 of them here because the registration would be one and the insurance would be another. Have you used a no-lo on anything in the last 5 years?
No, sir.
Would you like me to move counts 1 and count 2 from guilty over to no-lo to save your driver's license?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do that. Now we're ready to move forward. Now, you are on time for court today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No, sir.
Now, Miss Lindsay, you have passed up to me the self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, they are.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Lindsay, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Now, you are charged in count 1 with a violation, it's operating your vehicle on a suspended registration. Are you wanting to do a no-lo on that charge from 7/4/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Great. And then on count 2, the no insurance charge, you wish to use a no-lo plea on that charge as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to find that your requests for no-los on each of those 2 charges are proper, and I'm going to grant them. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation, and I will follow it, other than we moved him from guilty over to no-lo. Any questions before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, here we go. Miss Lindsay, on 25 SR 0970, count 1, suspended registration. The no-lo is granted. It's 12 months probation. $300 is your fine. Count 2, no insurance. The no-lo is granted. 12 months consecutive. $300 is your fine. That's a total of 24 months probation. But I'm going to delay the start of that probation by 30 days. So if you pay your fine in full plus $30, your case will close with no probation conditions. If your case is still open after that, then you may work off your fine with community service work. There'll be no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products. You'll be tested for those, and you'll waive any foundations for admissibility. $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee, and your case will still close the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court, even if you get that far into the process under Georgia's pay-only probation statute. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have any questions? You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Do you have any questions for me about anything before you and I part ways?
No, sir.
Okay. Then I'm going to pass you off to Miss Margaret. And you are good to go. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Margaret. Thank you. All right, Mr. Greer, you can come on up. And may I have Xavier Nilsson? Go ahead. Yeah.
All right, if I call call your name, if you'll please go through those double doors. I need Trent Thompson, Tamika Weems, Ashley Wyson, Christopher Zacharias, and Betty Clements. And then it should be it.
All right, is there anyone else here who's waiting for their conference who haven't been called yet? What's your name, ma'am? You were late? Okay, then you're waiting to talk to me. She's good. You're all right. Richie, I will need Joanne Barkley's ticket out of whichever pile it's in on the solicitor's table. So it's fine. So I'm about to talk to Mr. Greer for a minute, so you got a minute. Okay, Mr. Greer, you're Lanier, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so obviously your super high speed at 114 just stopped me cold in my tracks. And then I had another heartbeat when we had a miscommunication, and I thought you were telling me you were doing 114 on a 2-lane. And then I breathed a little bit when it was 2 lanes going in the same direction. Didn't make it okay, but it made it better. Or it made it less terrifying as a judge. But I also, I'm not willing to accept the terms that have been negotiated. And this is a rare moment. I generally don't push back on the solicitor's office for recommendations, but I don't think you should get the benefit of a 30 by 30. Now, I would be willing to allow your case to terminate upon completion. But other than that, I think you need to be on probation. So even if it's just for a short period of time. So if you want to go forward with these pleas, I would be willing to make this into a terminate upon completion case. But I'm not willing to do it as a 30 by 30. So is that acceptable to you, or do you want me to move it over to a trial calendar? Tell me what you're thinking.
About me being on disability, I don't know about you saying not being on a 30-30. So it's like just pay the fine out.
You can still pay it if you wish. You can work it off with community service work if you wish. You can do either of those.
I know I can't do community service because by me being on disability, I just had to have a heart monitor put in my chest. So for that.
Sure. Well, just so you know, community service work, isn't somebody here doing community service work? Okay, turn around. She's doing community service work. You sit in the back row in the most comfortable seats we have. So I'm just letting you know that you have that option. I'm not telling you that's what you should do. I'm just helping you breathe a little bit and know that if you needed to do it with community, because it's a really high fine for a reason.
Yeah, I understand that, yes.
So if you want to pay it, great. But I'm not changing the fine amount. I'm just changing the way you're able to get it closed.
Okay.
And so originally I was thinking a weekend in jail is what I was really thinking about. But then I pulled your criminal history in our system, and I saw that before this, the last ticket you got with me was in 2004. And I thought, okay, he's obviously a decent driver who had an extraordinarily bad day making an extraordinarily bad decision. And so I rolled the weekend back out, and now I'm back to it's terminated upon completion. But I don't think you should get the privilege of a 30 by 30. I think you need to go check in with probation and be on probation just a little bit to remind you that we're here and you've got to drive more slowly. Is that okay with you? And if not, that's fine. I'm happy to move you to a trial calendar. You are not obligated by this discussion to take this plea.
How long the probation?
It's terminated upon completion. It's just that I want you on probation. I want you to
Yes.
go see the probation officer. I want you to have to do all the check-in stuff.
Okay.
I want you to know what that feels like so that you know that if you come back, I'm going to look at your history. I'm going to see that you had this one. I'm going to see that I gave you a terminated upon completion, and you will never see anything like that ever again. I know that's not what you're going to do, but it's my job to say that very awkward statement out loud so that you remember it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I understand.
All right. Is that acceptable to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, let's do that then. All right, Mr. Greer, let's just start over. I'm just going to start fresh. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that any testimony you're going to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down. State your full name.
Stephen L. Greer, Lanier Greer.
Lanier. All right, and Mr. Lanier Greer, you were born in 71, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just want to make certain because I've got it over here. Susan, never mind. Mr. Greer, you were on time for court. Did you hear all the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
You have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of the rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Those are your initials next to each line on page 1.
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Lanier, did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you operate your motor vehicle on July 9th of 2025 at a speed of 114 and a 55 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to find that with your admission of guilt, there's enough for me to take your plea, and we'll find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation, and after discussing it with you, I rejected the recommendation, but I told you where I was leaning on it, and that was acceptable to you. Is that fair?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then, Mr. Greer, the sentence of the court then is as follows. I find you guilty of the speeding charge, 12 months probation, 1440 is your fine. While you're on probation, no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee. This is a terminated upon completion case, meaning you are on probation and you need to go work your way off of it. And again, if you want to convert that into community service work and come sit in the back of the courtroom, we would welcome you to come spend some time with us. If you want to pay it off, that's fine. I just know you said you're on disability, so I want to make certain you know that you have multiple ways to get this resolved that do not involve you, I don't know, having to slog through a ditch on the side of the road, okay?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have options?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Any questions for me about anything?
Will I still be able to keep my license, or are they gonna be suspended or anything?
I don't think this is going to cause, I don't think, even at a speed of this much, I don't think this is going to cause a suspension of your license unless you have something else that I'm not aware of.
No, nothing.
But,
But I got a lot of doctor's
because
appointments.
to lose your license as 21 and older, so to lose your license at under 21, this is why I did that announcement earlier. It's only 4 points, but to lose your license at 21 and older, it's 15 points. So, and unless you got something else, you should not lose your license. Now your insurance is about to kick you in the teeth, but that's not my problem.
Right.
So, okay. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Miss Margaret's gonna walk out. You can come on up to the podium. All right. You are Xavier Nelson.
Yes, sir.
All right, may I please have Matthew Rary come on up to the table, and then I'll talk to Ms. Barkley. All right, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Xavier Cottrell Nelson.
Mr. Nelson, you're here on 25 TK 2624, and according to my calendar, actually, I have you as a failure to appear. Were you late to court?
No, sir.
Why do I have you as a failure to appear then? Do what? I have it as a failure to appear / conference. Oh, you were the guy behind the column that didn't announce anything.
Yes, sir.
But you stood up because I saw your hand at the end. Okay, that's fine. No problem. All right. Okay, Mr. Nelson, you All right, you had a conference, you were on time for court. Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Nilsson, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
Is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have the right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Nilsson, did you operate your motor vehicle back on 6/24/25 here in Spalding County while not properly wearing a seatbelt?
Yes, sir.
And did you also have an open container of an alcoholic beverage?
Yes, sir.
I find with your admission of guilt across both of your charges that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it. Any questions I can answer for you about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Nelson, the sentence of the court then is as follows. On 25 TK 2624, count 1, seatbelt violation, guilty, fine only, $15. Count 2, open container, guilty, fine only, $306. I'm placing you into our 30 by 30 program, which means that if you pay $30 for the next 30 days, plus your fine in full, then your case will close with no probation conditions. If you are unsuccessful in closing your case, then sentence enforcement will bring you back in front of me to deal with whatever needs to be dealt with to get your case closed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Rory, and may I please have Barkley come on up to the table? All right, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, take your hand down and state your full name for me.
Matthew Scott Rary.
Oh, Rary, okay. Mr. Rary, you're here on 25 TK 2719, and according to my calendar, you are on time for court today. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
I did.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Rary, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
I sure do.
Do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
They are.
Page 2?
They are.
Is that your signature?
Sure is.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about anything on this document?
No, sir.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself?
Correct.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
All right, you are charged with one count of operating your motor vehicle in a manner that was too fast for the conditions of the road. And given the speed and the time of day and the weather, did you do that?
It was too slow. I was going 55 and a 55 in the left-hand lane.
Right. Well, it seems to me like the solicitor's office was trying to move your charge from something that had a points value to something that maybe didn't have a points value.
Gotcha. Okay, understood. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's all right. There's a lot of words thrown around in a courtroom that are not used in everyday language. It's my job to help you understand what folks are trying to say is X, Y, and Z. So
100% appreciate
I'm going to
it.
change my question. You ready?
Got it.
Understanding all the things that we just discussed, do you wish to enter a guilty plea to the too fast for conditions charge?
Correct.
Now we're getting there. All right. Now, I'm going to find that your wish to enter a guilty plea to this too fast for conditions charge is proper. I'm going to grant it. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I will follow it. Any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, the sentence of the court then is as follows. On count one, too fast for conditions, guilty, 12 months, 158 is your fine. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30 in the next 30 days, your case will close with no probation conditions. I forgot to say count two is dismissed. If your case is still open at 31 days, then your sentence will be as follows. Your probation will begin, at which point you may work off your fine with community service work. You will have no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hand products. Be tested for those. And you'll have a Fourth Amendment waiver. $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee. And even if you get that far into the process, it's still pay-only probation, which means that your case will close the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court. You have 30 days from today, if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. All right, any questions for me about anything before we part ways?
No, sir. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Mr. Ritchie's going to walk out those double doors.
Richie,
Richie.
can you tell me the defendant's name? I just missed it. This defendant. My mistake, I didn't make my note.
Got it. Rary, top of page. I said Rory,
The first
and that, I think that's where I threw everybody off. So, sorry about that. All right, perfect. Let me, all right, so Barkley up here and Moses to the table. Okay. Okay, we have you, I believe, as Miss Maddox on our calendar. Let me see if that's correct. Was it from this morning? Is this morning this? Is that right? You're from, okay. This is Yoshida Maddox. But it was originally Barkley. There it is, page 14, right in the middle. All right, so raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, take your hand down. State your full name for me.
Joanne Barkley.
Maybe I didn't get this right. I have Yoshida Barkley.
No, that's
No.
a co-worker of mine, though. She the one reminded me about court today. I forgot. We was at work.
All right, let's find you then. That means you're on the, I remember on page one of this afternoon's. Okay, so there you are. Okay, 39 and 25. So you're Joanne Barkley.
Yes,
All
sir.
right, I'm gonna pass this one back. We were missing two Barkleys today, and one was a Barkley Maddox. So you should tell her that she missed court and
Okay.
get engaged, and we'll get that fixed. All right, so Joanne Barkley, you're here from this afternoon's calendar at 25 TK 2728. I'm not going to be able to offer you the ability to talk to the solicitor and resolve your case today because we're all full up.
Yes.
And so what I'm doing with the late folks is I'm resetting you to a trial date a couple months out, and that gives you a chance to be able to come back on a date where we're not quite so packed and be able to have your conference. I will also tell you that your case is 14 over, right? 39 and 25 is 14 over. So if you are Joanne Barkley?
Yeah.
Okay.
But can I ask a question?
Yeah.
On the ticket, they got my car, Toyota Corolla, and I got a BMW white. And
Okay.
it's a 2002.
Well, you should definitely come back then on your next court date.
Yes.
And you'll be here on time next time, and we'll get you a
Yes,
conference
I
and let
will.
you talk to the solicitor's office.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then, Joanne Barkley on 25 TK 2728. I'm lifting your failure to appear, and I'm putting you down for a trial for your next. I'm putting you down on the trial calendar, and when you come back, you can have a conference with the solicitor's
Yes,
office.
sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. If you will head out those swinging doors there, take a left, and go grab a seat out in the hallway and wait for the bailiffs.
Yes, sir.
So you can just head on out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Moses, if you'll, and Smith, come on up to the table. Okay, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down and state your full name for me.
Cassia Danae Smith Moses.
Okay, and Miss Moses, I believe you were the one with the 2 cases, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you were here, but you missed your name being called.
And I was zoned out. I was.
So, well, like I said, as I said earlier, I appreciate the honesty of that answer. So, all right, so you're zoned in now. So we have 25 TK 2715 and 27 TK 2909. It looks to me like you've negotiated agreement to plead to one of them and returns for paying one of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see how this will work. I'm just trying to think this through on a logical level. So when we finish this plea, I'll have you on probation for 25 TK 2715. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And then you're going to go pay this other one?
Yes, sir. They were separate days.
Well, no, I get that. My nightmare scenario, so it's my job to sit here and go, where could this go wrong? Where this could go wrong is I have you locked in for this one, but if you don't pay this one, I won't have any way of knowing it because we won't have set you another court date, and I'm not comfortable setting it. So if you want to go ahead and pay this one right now and then come back while I do his plea, I will let you do it that way. Otherwise, I'm going to insist that I put you on probation with that one as well. So
Yeah,
that-
I'm ready for that one.
yeah. So, all right, well, go ahead and go pay that one. And then when you come back, I'll take this plea.
Okay.
I just can't do it the other way around because if you never pay it, I'll never know that you didn't. It's always that rule of always have a next court date. All right, come on up to the podium. Tell me how to say your first name.
DeVertron.
DeVertron.
Yes.
Names are important, Mr. Smith. So DeVertron Smith. It's very nice to meet you.
Thanks.
Mr. Smith, if you'll please raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, take your hand down and state your full name for me.
DeVertron Lamar Smith Sr.
All right, and Mr. Smith, you're here on 25 TK 2242, and according to my calendar, you were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights? Oh, just grab it and confidently pull it up. It's made for short folks like me and taller folks like you as well. So I just tell people just manhandle it to where you want it to be. So, all right, Mr. Smith, you have passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
Do you recognize it as the written version of the rights I read out earlier?
Yes.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes.
Page 2?
Yes.
Is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes.
All right. Any questions I can answer for you about anything anywhere on this document?
No, sir.
Mr. Smith, did you see where you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes.
And you're here representing yourself?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial. This case will be closed. Is that what you wanted to do?
Yes.
Now, you're charged with 1 count of speeding, 49 and a 35. Did you operate your motor vehicle at that speed on June 4th, 2025 here in Spalding County?
Yes.
All right. I find that with your admission of guilt that there's enough for me to take your plea. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights in entering this plea. I've reviewed the recommendation and I'll follow it. Any questions for me about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
All right, the sentence of the court then is as follows. On the speeding, 49 to 35, it's guilty. 12 months, 158 is your fine. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30 in the next 30 days, then this case will close with no probation conditions. After that time, if your case is still open, your probation starts automatically, at which point you may work your fine off with community service work. You'll have no alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products. Should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee, and your case would still close even if you got that far under Georgia's pay-only probation, meaning that as soon as you satisfy your obligations, your case will close. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. All right, do you have any questions for me about anything before you and I part ways?
No, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Ms. Margaret's going to walk you out those double doors. All right, y'all, we're at ease until Ms. Moses comes back up or another case comes in. We have Christy Sneed, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Sneed, will you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this matter will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
All right, take your hand down, state your full name for me.
Christy Elaine Sneed.
Ms. Sneed, you are here on 25 TK 2918, and according to my calendar, you were on time for, wait, I got two cases, hold on. I have,
Yeah, that one was dismissed.
okay, that's, so
Yeah.
which one's dismissed?
The unregistered vehicle.
Got it, okay. So that's 25 TK 2613. I'm not seeing that dismissal, but I don't have any problem saying that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So, but I just don't have it in this pile.
Okay.
So, and it does make sense to me that that would be what we're doing with that one, given what we're doing with this one. So, okay. All right, and I'm gonna put a null cross on 26 TK 2631, and I'll sign it whenever it comes through. Oh, I know why we don't have it. Judge Essery signed it in the back. So, yeah, oh, see, that's why. Why do I worry about anything? I'm the luckiest judge in Georgia, and I know it. All right, then we're good to go. Moving on to this case, you were on time for court. Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about those rights?
No, sir.
You passed up to me this self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And you recognize it as the written version of the rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are these your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Did you see where it says you have the right to have an attorney represent you?
Yes, sir.
And you're here representing yourself? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, you are charged with one count of failure to stop at a stop sign. Have you used a NOLO on anything in the last 5 years?
Never.
Are you asking me to use this NOLO for the failure to stop at a stop sign charge from 7/10/25 here in Spalding County?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to find that your request for a NOLO is proper, and I'm going to grant it. I'm going to find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights and entering this plea. I reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions about anything before I sentence?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. Sneed, on 25 TK 2918, count 1, failure to stop at a stop sign, I'm granting your NOLO. It's 12 months probation, 158 is your fine.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30 in the next 30 days, your case will close with no probation conditions. 31 days out, if your case is still open, your probation will start automatically, at which point you may work off your fine from community service work. No alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver, $60 per month supervision fee, $50 intake fee, and even if you get that far, your case will still close the moment you've satisfied your obligations to the court. You have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision. You have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for me about anything before You and I part ways.
No, sir.
Okay. Then I'm going to pass you off to Mr. Ritchie. He's gonna walk out those double doors, and good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Moses, you can come on back up. I see you have your receipt in hand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that one is closed. So let's make certain we're on the same page then. There we are. So that means that that receipt is for 25 TK 2909. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. So you ready to do a plea on 25 TK 2715?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. We're on the same page. Now, Ms. Moses, you were on time. You're still under oath. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you were on time for court today. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear the rights I read out to the courtroom, and did you see the PowerPoint that I put up on the wall?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions I can answer for you about any of those rights?
No, sir.
All right, Ms. Moses, you have passed up to me the self-represented defendant plea rights waiver. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And do you recognize it as the written version of those rights I read out earlier?
Yes, sir.
Are those your initials next to each of the lines on page 1?
Yes, sir.
Page 2?
Yes, sir.
And is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign and initial this document after having all the time that you needed to review it?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand everything that's on it?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Moses, do you understand that you have the right to have an attorney represent you on this case?
Yes, sir.
And that you're here representing yourself? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have the right to a jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And that by entering this plea, there will be no trial, this case will be closed. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you commit the offense of an auxiliary light violation by having, I guess, a blue light? No, this is a different charge. So that you did have inappropriate auxiliary lights on your vehicle that were not allowed by Georgia law. Is that correct?
From my understanding, yes, sir.
Yeah, and obviously it's a change from the original charge. It seems to me like the solicitor's office was trying to cut you a break here.
Yeah,
which-
because originally my lights was changing 3 different colors, blue, yellow, and pink.
Yes.
And I got pulled over, and he, instead of writing all 3 colors like the other one, white and green, he just said blue, and I'm like, that's not fair because
the blue
it was
will
going
get
3
you-
different colors.
The blue will get you for the police, and then the yellow will get you for the DOT folks. So
See, he didn't even say nothing about the yellow one.
yeah.
So.
There's a yellow light charge
If
as
I
well.
remember the code section correctly is that you can have no blue on your car whatsoever, and you can't have flashing red, but anything else.
It's okay. Which is crazy considering the headlights these days are kind of blue tinted.
And that's and I got pulled over for white and blue, green flashing.
Well, I assume you've gotten that fixed at this point.
I did.
Yes. Okay. Good call.
Your Honor, I went ahead and reduced it to because there were multiple colors, it didn't feel like it
I
was
agree.
just the blue,
Yeah,
so.
this feels like a good resolution because it's a lower charge.
Yeah.
She's fixed it, so I'm very pleased with this. So, all right, do you want to enter a guilty plea to that reduced charge of the auxiliary light violation?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I agree. That's going to work. Perfect. All right, then I'm going to find that your request to enter a guilty plea on this auxiliary light violation is proper, and I'm going to grant it. I find that you're knowingly, voluntarily, and intelligently waiving your rights. I reviewed the recommendation, and I'll follow it. Any questions I can answer for you about anything before I sentence?
Yes. I'm currently already on probation. Like, how would that work?
Are you on probation with me?
No.
Okay, then it just runs the same unless you specifically want me to run it after that one, which I'm not offering. I'm just saying that's the only time I ever pay attention to outside of this court sentences is if someone asks me to.
Okay.
So if you're good, I'm going to leave it as it is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Just want to make sure you knew that was an option if you wanted it, but not anything from my end. Okay, so as far as the auxiliary light violation, you've already paid off the other case. So this one, I'm going to find you guilty. It's 12 months probation, 158 is your fine. I'm going to delay the start of your probation by 30 days. If you pay your fine in full plus $30 within the next 30 days, this case will close with no probation conditions. 31 days out, if your case is still open, then your probation begins automatically, at which point you may work off your fine with community service work. No alcohol, illegal drugs, or hemp products should be tested for those. Fourth Amendment waiver. $60 per month supervision fee. And this is still pending probation. That means the moment you satisfy your obligations to the court, your case will close.
Okay.
All right, any other, you have 30 days from today if you wish to appeal this decision, and you have 6 months from today if you wish to use your habeas rights. Any questions?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Ritchie's gonna walk out those double doors. Good luck.
All right.
Okay. Any other cases heading my way? That's all I've got up here. No, I never saw Joan Barkley. I think it's still in that pile there, because we mistakenly pulled the wrong Barkley. Okay, well, if y'all are good, I'm gonna close it.
Well, we just sit down.